The preseason gave us glimpses. Now, the truth begins. A new season dawns in Arizona, a roster we've rebuilt from the ground up to be young, fast, but are unproven. 53 players have earned their place, the majority of them under 24. This is the youth movement. But every rebuild needs a leader, and for Kyler Murray, this season is more than a fresh start. It's a crossroads, a prove-it year that will define his future in Arizona, or open the door for the next quarterback to take the mantle. And the tests begin immediately. Week 1, we face off against the New Orleans Saints, a veteran defense built to confuse quarterbacks in a harsh environment in Caesars Superdome. Week 2, we come back home to Arizona to take on the Carolina Panthers, a young, hungry team fighting for their own identity. And in Week 3, we once again hit the road to Levi Stadium to take on the San Francisco 49ers, who are the standard of the NFC West, and is the first true measuring stick of the season. That's 3 games, 3 challenges, 3 chances to discover what this team really is. The preseason's over, and the roster's set, and tonight, the youth movement begins its fight for the future. So let's head to the field and begin the fight for Week 1. They're going to come out in I formation on a 1st and 10 at the 23, Shuck under center. Takes the snap. He's going to actually look to pass for the first play of the season. He gets the pass, and it's going to be incomplete across the middle. The receiver had it, but he dropped it. Now we'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Shuck this time is going to be in shotgun. Takes the snap. He had Kamara to his right. There's going to be a holding call on the play. He's going to get off to Kamara, who's going to get tackled after a gain of about 6, but that's probably going to come back due to a holding call, and it does. And that will force the Saints into a 2nd and 20. So here we go now from the 13. Shuck's going to be once again in shotgun. He has Kamara to his left this time. It's going to be a handoff, and the Cardinals are going to meet him at the line, and that's Akeem Davis-Gaither for an immediate loss on the play. 1-yard loss, and it's now 3rd and 21 for the Saints offense. And they are not starting off promising, whereas our defense is starting off pretty well. Good stop there. Had an incomplete on a first pass, given we had a penalty, but let's see what we can do here on an empty backfield. Plenty of time. Shuck gets it. It's going to be intercepted by the Cardinals, and they're going to make it down to the 3. They're going to call it down at the 5. But what a way for Mack Wilson Sr. and this Cardinals defense to start the season. An interception on the first drive of the season. And that goes right back to the preseason, where 2 of the 3 preseason games, they had an interception on the very first drive of the season. So this defense has came to play. And now, as Kyler Murray jogs onto the field, just listen to the crowd. The Superdome is already shaking. This is as tough as it gets for a Week 1 opener. For a quarterback in a prove-it year, this is the ultimate test. A new scheme, new expectations, and 70,000 fans trying to drown out every snap count. Murray's going to take the snap and rush it in himself on the first play of the series, and that's going to be a Cardinals touchdown. All right, so the Cardinals are going to come out. The Saints had to punt on their last drive. It'd be 1st and 10 now at the 42 with 9:16 to go. Murray's going to take the snap, fakes the handoff to Benson. He's got time. He looks. He gets the throw off, and it's going to be complete. And that's Marvin Harrison Jr. for his first grab on the season. And that's a gain of about 16, but they're going to call a holding call, and that's going to bring it back and force a 1st and 20. And that's by our left tackle stud, Paris Johnson. Unfortunate set of circumstances there, but we do expect some holding calls. Murray's going to take the snap. He's looking around again. Clean pocket. He's going to throw it, and this time it's going to be caught. And that's going to be a gain of 22 yards on the play. And I believe that's Jermaine Burton. I didn't see the name on it. Still learning the different players and what numbers they are, as we got a lot of free agent signings and stuff like that. So bear with me on that. But here we go. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that might be an encroachment by the defense, and it is. And that's going to be a quick 5 yards for our offense, and that's going to move us right up to the 25-yard line. And then that'll be a 1st and 5 from the 25 after getting Brian Breesy to go off sides. So Murray's going to come out this time under center. He's got Benson in the backfield. He takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Benson, who's going to get to the edge, and he's going to get some yardage and more. That's going to be a gain of about 9 on the play. First great run of the season for Benson there. We will take 9 yards on a carry. Then it'll bring up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 16. Murray in shotgun. He's got Benson to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Benson, who tries to run it up, and that's going to be stopped for no gain. And there's going to be another flag on the play. And this will be another holding call. Now, if we're getting too many of these holds, I will need to try to adjust the holding sliders some. They've been working fine, but I don't know if it's just because we've got a bunch of undisciplined players on these two teams or what. So that's something I'll watch over the next few games and make adjustments if needed. But Murray takes that quick pass out, and that one's going to go to Wilson, is number 14, excuse me. So that's Michael Wilson's second catch of the game, 26-yard for him. And it'll now be a 2nd and 16 from the 21-yard line. This one's a fake to hand off Benson. That's going to go to Marvin Harrison, who's going to go down to the 3-yard line, 2-yard line. I thought he was going to try to dive and make it, but he did not. But what a gain. And there's going to be a hurt Saints player on the field. And now we're looking at a 1st and goal from the 2 after that great catch and run by Marvin Harrison Jr. They're going to come out I formation. Murray under center. He's going to hand it off to Benson, not to Benson. That was to O'Connor. And Connor could not make it through. It's a loss of 1 on the play. It'll now be 2nd and goal from the 3. They're going to come out with, looks like Ryman and Connor again in the backfield. Murray under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Connor, who makes a move and gets a gain of 1 on the play. It'll now be 3rd and goal from the 2. And now we're going to bring Benson in on this one. He's probably in for some pass protect. Murray's in shotgun. You got Tripp tight and bunched there on the bottom of your screen. Murray's going to take it, and he's going to try to scramble in, and it's going to be a sack for the Saints. And that will force a Cardinals field goal attempt. All right, so we're going to take it back over here. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals after back-to-back punts. 2:34 to go here in this first half. They're at the 18. They're going to take the snap, hand it off to Benson, who finds a slight hole in his zone there for a gain of 4. And it'll now be a 2nd and 6 now at the 21. 2:13 to go. There'll probably be one more play before the 2-minute warning. Murray takes the snap. He's looking. He's got time, and he overthrows it over the middle. And it'll now be 3rd and 6. He had a receiver, but just overthrew him way too high. So let's see if he can get this where it matters. This is the place where we need him to be a field general, not a scrambler. And he's able to get it. 1st down. Great pass there to, Michael Carter again, I believe. Or sorry, Michael Wilson. And it's at the 2-minute warning. It's Cardinals 13, Saints 6. And Murray's going to be in shotgun again with Benson to his left. Takes the snap on 1st and 10. Throws it. That's going to be complete. And that's once again to Marvin Harrison Jr., who's on his way to having a phenomenal day today. That's his 4th catch, I believe. And it's now 1st and 10 at the 40. No timeouts called. Murray takes the snap. He's looking. He's got time. He throws it away. And it's going to be caught, and they're going to run out of bounds at the 44-yard line. And that was going to be Trey McBride on that huge 1st down grab. That's a gain of about 13. It's now 1st and 10 at the 44. Murray's in shotgun. Takes a snap once again. He's going to move around. He gets it off. We'll get hit, and it's going to be picked off. He overthrew it, and it's an interception by the Saints. And he's able to break the first would-be tackler. And now to be Saints ball, 1st and 10 at the 34. With 1:25 to go. And that's Murray's, I think that's his 2nd interception of the game, I want to say. They've had 2 turnovers. I don't remember the other one. I want to say it was interception too. But regardless, here we are now, 4 yards on a play. It's now 2nd and 6 for the Saints. And the Cardinals do get the ball to start the second half as the Saints got it to start the game. So Cardinals need to try to get a stop here, and they're able to get just shy of the 1st down marker, maybe 3rd inches. Shuck's going to be in shotgun. Kamara to his right. Shuck takes the ball. He's looking. He's going to scramble. He gets a 1st down and more across the 50 to the 45, and he'll slide down at the 42. The Saints will call their first timeout with 1:02 remaining. And it'll be 1st and 10 now at the 42. Shuck in shotgun. Kamara to his right. He's going to send Kamara in motion up to the line. He'll be just off the line of scrimmage. Shuck empty backfield, takes the snap, looking. He throws it, and that was almost caught and then almost intercepted, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 now at the 42-yard line. Shuck sends Kamara in motion, who's behind him, from behind him to just to his left. Takes the snap. He's looking. He gets a pass across the middle. It's going to be called, and that's going to be another Saints 1st down. And the Saints called their 2nd timeout, so 51 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the 31. The Saints down 13-6 and looking to try to tie this game up with a touchdown here. They're able to get the throw, and it's going to be tackled, and it's going to be a gain of 4 on the play, and the Saints going to have to go hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now at the 26. Shuck takes a snap, empty backfield, plenty of time. He's going to throw it short, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 6 now. So they're going to go for it here. Great job there by Josh Sweat to get a stop there and knock that incomplete on the hit. So on the 3rd and 6, Kamara's to Shuck's right. Shuck takes a snap. He's looking. He's got a clean pocket. Has time. He throws it. And it's going to be caught. But it'll be caught inbounds by Jalen Polk, and they'll have to waste the last timeout. So 10 seconds to go, and the Saints are going to keep going for it. So 1st and 10. We need to get this tackle in bounds, and we do, and that's going to end this first half. They will not have any more time. They will not make it, I don't think, in time, and they do not. And at halftime, it is Cardinals 13, the Saints 6. All right, so after all these punts, it's now 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. In the 4th quarter, that's going to be a flag on the play. I'm guessing that's going to be a holding call. No, illegal block in the back. This one's going to be on Michael Wilson, so that's going to be a penalty. Bring him back. A 1st and 18 now at the 16. 11:23 to go here in this 4th quarter. Cardinals are up 16-6 with the ball. They take the snap. Murray in shotgun. He's got time. Clean, open pocket, and he ends up throwing it away. He took way too long. There's going to be a flag on the play. What is this going to be? This is going to be a holding call on the offense. Jesus Christ. Now they're going to go backwards even more. That's going to bring them to their own 8-yard line in a 1st and 27. And penalties have just killed us this game. They've killed a lot of drives. We somehow still maintain a lead, though. Low snap. Luckily, Murray's able to pull it in. He's going to scramble out, and he's going to, what is he doing? Why would he not just throw it away? And he takes a safety. And the Saints pull within and score now because of Murray's low awareness IQ play. What in the heck is he doing? Luckily, they didn't call that a fumble out the back of the end zone. I guess it was calls by the ground, but still, what is he doing? Those are the type of plays we cannot afford to have, especially from somebody who's been in the league for so many years and is considered a veteran. And we're going to end up kicking it back off to the Saints. And not only do they get the 2 to pull within a score, but now they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 30 with 11:05 to go in the game. So here we go. Shotgun. Shuck takes a snap. Quick screen play, and he's going to get tackled immediately. Great job there by our defense and the Colts to get out there quickly. Lost a 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 14. And we once again need our defense to hold out for our offense that can't get away from stupid mistakes. They're going to send a man all the way around. They're going to throw out to him on the side, and he's going to get mad almost immediately. And it's actually going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So it's now 3rd and 15. And the Saints are trying some trickery, and it's working in the Cardinals' favor because they're just going backwards. And now here we go again. He gets a throw off. This one's going to be caught, but it's not going to be enough, and that's going to be another Saints punt. All right, so here we go. The Saints are going to have the ball down by 8, 2:20 to go in the game. 1st and 10. They have 2 timeouts. They're at the 19-yard line. They're going to send a man in motion. Shuck takes a snap. Quick throw out. It's going to be a wide receiver screen that doesn't go anywhere. A gain of 0 on the play. Great job by Murphy Bunting on the stop. So it'll now be a 2nd and 10 for the Saints. This is 4 down territory. Because at the 2-minute warning, it's Cardinals 16 and the Saints 8. So Saints are on their last-ditch effort here. They're going to have to get a score and a 2-point conversion on this to tie the game. Shuck's looking. He's going to try to scramble. He's going to get brought down, and that's going to be another sack by the Cardinals. And Shuck's awareness is just horrendous. I mean, I don't know if his is worse than Murray's, but they're pretty close to each other from the looks of it. And it's now 3rd and 13, and the clock is just ticking down. And it all comes down to these next couple of plays. Shuck takes the snap, and the pocket collapses quickly, and that's going to be another sack. And they have no answer to this Cardinals defense. It's going to be 4th and 20, and they're forced to go for it from their own 9-yard line. Are they going to be able to convert? So 4th and 20, minute 13 to go. Shuck takes the snap, clean backfield. He gets the throw off. It's going to be called, and it's going to be a 1st down and more, but there is a flag on the play. So what is this penalty going to be? It's going to be a hold on the offense, so that's going to be brought back, and it's now going to be a 4th and 25 from their own 5. So they'll once again have to go for it. A minute 5 left. They have 2 timeouts, but that's not going to be enough, so they have to get a 1st down here. Shuck takes a step in his own end zone. He's going to step up. He throws it, and it's going to be incomplete, and the Cardinals have pretty much put the nail in the coffin as they'll take over at a 1st and goal at the 5. So Cardinals now come out. Murray under center. You've got Carter in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. He's going to run, and that's going to be a Cardinals touchdown, and that's going to be all she wrote for this game as the Cardinals take a 2-score lead with under a minute to go. And with that, this game is in the books, and the Cardinals pull out a 23-8 win over the Saints here at Caesars Superdome. All right, we're going to get an upgrade for Jalen Thompson after that game, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade his hybrid. It's going to boost him up to an 84 overall, and that's going to be a +2 to man coverage and zone coverage, +1 to awareness, and +1 to pursuit. All right, and that is week 1 in the books, and the Cardinals walked into one of the loudest stadiums in football to begin their season. The Caesars Superdome tested not only their composure and their communication, but their identity. Kyler Murray began his prove-it campaign under the brightest lights and the harshest noise. He had moments of poise, and he had moments where pressure got to him. And the first real signs of whether he can lead this youth movement into the future started to show, and it leans both ways. He made some great plays, but for me, it seems like he made a lot more sloppy, low IQ plays, including that safety where he ran around and instead of throwing away, that's a move that a veteran should not make. And you know, with Arizona's young roster, even though it showed flashes as a whole with speed, toughness, and resilience, it also showed growing pains of a team still trying to define itself. And this was against a veteran Saints squad where every mistake mattered and somehow they were able to pull off the win. But this is only the beginning. Ahead lies Carolina and then San Francisco. The road only gets tougher. Tonight, the Cardinals took their first step in a hostile dome against a seasoned opponent with a young roster fighting to prove it belongs. A new season and a new identity is underway, and his team is determined to build something real. So, let's go ahead and move on to week 2. All right, so after weekly strategy now, we're going to have some upgrades. So let's see who got some upgrade points for this week. So we're going to have Josh Sweat. We're going to upgrade his power rusher. That's going to move him to an 85 overall. And that's going to give him +2 to power moves and pursuit, and then +1 to awareness and hit power. Our second upgrade is going to be Trey Benson. We're going to upgrade his elusive back. That's going to boost him to an 80 overall. And let's see what attributes we get here. +2 to spin move, +1 to awareness, and +1 to ball carrier vision. Our next upgrade goes to Walter Noland, who had a phenomenal game. We're going to boost his nose tackle. That boosts him up to an 80 overall. And that's going to upgrade, let's see, +2 for block shedding, +1 for play recognition, and +1 for pursuit. So a great set of upgrades there for Walter Noland. Now we're going to do wide receiver Xavier Gibson. We'll do his playmaker. That boosts him up to a 72 overall. And that's going to be quite a few upgrades. You're going to have +2 to ball carrier vision, deep route, and medium route, and then +1 to awareness, release, and short route. So that's another great set of attribute ups there. And then our starting right guard, Isaiah Adams, is going to get an upgrade. We'll upgrade his agile. And that's going to give him +2 to pass block finesse, and then +1 to run block finesse and pass block. So now, after a brutal opening test in the noise of the Superdome, the Cardinals will return home to the desert, finally stepping on their own turf for the first time this season. It's a young roster that took its first punches in week 1, learned some hard lessons, showed flashes of what this youth movement can become, but also raised more question marks than they answered with Kyler Murray behind center. Now, inside State Farm Stadium, the energy shifts. The crowd will be behind them, and the noise will work for them. And the pressure will feel different. It won't be hostile, but expectant. The Carolina Panthers will arrive with a young core of their own, hungry to prove they belong. So now we'll have 2 rebuilding teams, 2 new identities, 2 franchises trying to climb out of the same place. For Kyler Murray, this is another chapter in the Prove It season. Another chance to command the offense in a controlled environment, a chance to show some better rhythm, timing, and leadership, and a chance to take a step forward. For Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, and the rest of Arizona's young weapons, this is their first opportunity this season to ignite the home crowd and show the future of this franchise. Week 2, back at home, back in front of our fans, and another chance for the youth movement to grow. We're back home in the desert as the Cardinals take the field at State Farm Stadium for the first time this season. Arizona, Carolina. Week 2 starts right now. And after allowing the Panthers a field goal on their first drive, Kyler Murray leads the Cardinals onto the field for their home opener. And listen to this crowd. They've been waiting all offseason to see this youth movement in person. Week 1 showed some flashes, but also showed some growing pains. Tonight's going to be about rhythm, timing, and taking a step forward in this West Coast offense. Arizona opens up in a familiar look, quick reads, timing throws, and Trey Benson ready to set the tone on the ground, and that he did. First play from the line of scrimmage for the Cardinals was a rush by Trey Benson, and that was a gain of about 12 or 13, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 now at the 37-yard line. And the Cardinals offense hoping to have a slightly better showing than it had last week. Murray's looking, and he's going to go down, and that's going to be the first sack of the game for the Panthers. And it's going to force a 2nd and 17 now from the 31-yard line. This time, Murray's going to be in shotgun. He's got Benson to his right. He's got trips on the bottom of your screen. Murray's going to look. He's got time. Quick pass across the middle, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be a gain of about 5, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 11. Murray's going to be in shotgun. He had Benson back there with him again, who's set it up, and it's going to be intercepted, and Murray throws another interception. What another low IQ throw by Murray. And if this keeps up, I don't know if we're going to need the whole season to judge Murray. I mean, he had that 2 horrible interceptions last game. He had that safety where he just ran around looking like a complete moron, and then that was way behind the receiver and not even close to where it needed to be. And at this point, I mean, if we end up losing this game and we have more mistakes from Murray looking like that, I very well may bench him and put in Kyle McCord for the rest of the season. But we'll see. I mean, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If we should ride it out with Murray or maybe try out McCord if Murray keeps making these rookie so-called mistakes that a veteran should not make. But here we go now. Panthers, great field position, and that's going to be caught, but there's going to be a penalty on the play. I'm going to guess it's holding, which it is. So that's going to bring the Panthers back. That's going to force a 2nd and 19 now at the 49-yard line. But they're close to being in field goal range once again, which is going to give them a 6-point lead if they're able to convert that. But Bryce has time. He gets the throw off, but he's hit as he throws, and it's going to go incomplete and force a 3rd and 19. And once again, it seems like we're going to be leaning on our defense in this game. Hopefully we can maybe stay more with the running game because Benson's been killing it on the running game. But that's going to be across the middle. There's going to be another holding call on the play. It looked like a trip up almost on that, and it is going to be called another holding. So that's going to change that 3rd and 19 to a 3rd and 29, or we may decline it, which we do. 4th and 7. This would be a 53-yard field goal attempt. Normally I don't show field goals, but this one I will since it will be due to Murray's turnover. This kick from the right hash is up, and this kick is good. And the Cardinals are now down 6-0. So we've had nothing but punts since the Panthers' last field goal. It's now 9:32 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 48 for the Cardinals. Murray in shotgun. Benson to his right. Fakes the handoff. He shoots it, and it's going to be incomplete. And what a dangerous throw, trying to thread it once again between 2 defenders. And Murray's once again in shotgun. Got Benson to his left or right there. He's moving around in a pocket. Good. And he's got awareness. He's just going to throw it away. That's a good job. I'd like to see that more than him scrambling. That's what I want to see out of Murray. That's an improvement right there. Let's see if we can keep seeing those types of flashes from him. But in shotgun now on 3rd and 10. Murray's looking. He gets the pass. It's going to be to Wilson, who's going to get enough for a first down and more. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41. And the Cardinals offense is finally moving in this game. This time Murray's going to be in shotgun. He's got trips right, takes a snap. He fakes the handoff, throws it left, and that's going to be McBride, who reaches out for a first down, and it's 1st and 10 at the 30. And the Cardinals are now knocking on the door of the red zone. Murray's going to be under center this time. Benson in the backfield. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls left, throws it left, and that's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 now for the Cardinals at the 27. Murray's going to come out in shotgun. This is familiar West Coast formation here. Takes the snap. He's moving around in the backfield looking. Gets the throw off. It's going to be complete to Marvin Harrison Jr., and he's going to rumble his way down to the 4-yard line. And it's 1st and goal for our Cardinals. So the first play inside the red zone, we're going to have Murray under center. Tight trips bunch there on the right side. Benson in the backfield. Murray takes a snap, looking to pass. Great block there by Benson. Murray's going to scramble around. Instead of throwing it away, he takes the sack once again. And it's going to be a 2nd and goal now back at the 12. And that's a loss of 8 on the play because Murray could not just throw the ball away when he needs to. So this time in shotgun, empty backfield. Murray's looking. He's moving around, and he's going to scramble around once again. And now he fumbles the ball. And the Panthers recover and run out of bounds. What in the world are we doing? And all of our mistakes and turnovers in this season so far has been because of Kyler Murray. I mean, for the season that he's supposed to be having this year, and this is the determining whether he's the future of this franchise or not, he's playing like he doesn't want to be in Arizona anymore. And if he keeps playing like this, we're not going to want him here anymore. So now we're going to look at the Panthers with the ball. 1st and 10 at the 17, 7:30 to go. Somehow we're only down by 6. And Young's going to take the snap, hand it off to the running back. I don't know who that is. That's not Dowdle. I don't know if they... Okay, so they put in Chuba Hubbard as the backup on this one. Okay, so that's going to be a 1-yard loss on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now at the 15. Looks like Dowdle's back in there. Young's in shotgun. They're going to send Dowdle out to the left. He takes a snap, throws it right, and it's going to be caught, but won't be enough for a first down. It'll be just short. It'll be 3rd and 2. And let's see if our defense can make a huge stop right here on this 3rd down attempt. Looks like they're going to only send 4. They only send 4. Bryce has time. There is a hold on the play. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be a first down if it's against the defense, but I'm pretty sure that's a hold on that right. Looked like a left tackle or left guard was holding on that one. They're going to call them both in the right tackle, so I wasn't paying attention to that side, but there was another hold, so that's going to be a 3rd and 12 now, and a huge break for this Cardinals defense. Let's see if they can take advantage and force another punt here. Young's got time, clear pocket. He finally gets around, and he's going to try to escape, and he's going to go down, and the Cardinals force a punt. So the turnover leads to no points. Thank goodness. So we got 1 second on the clock, so we're going to try to do a Hail Mary, I'm sure. Murray's going to take the snap. He's got time. They've got everybody deep in coverage. He throws it deep. The ball's out. It's going to be a flag on the play. Is this going to be a pass interference call and actually work in our favor? And it is. And the Panthers commit an obvious sin and do pass interference down at the 13. And that's going to allow us to kick a 30-yard field goal right in the middle of the hashes. So this could be a huge momentum turner for us. And the kick is up and good. And now at halftime, it's got to be Panthers 12 and the Cardinals 3. Kickoff is up. Cardinals get the ball at the 5. They're going to move forward past the 20, and he's going to fumble on the hit, and that's going to be a return for a touchdown by the Panthers. Unbelievable. What a way to start the second half. And, of course, they're going to go for 2. That's our 3rd turnover. They're going to try to make this a 17-point game. Young's under center. Dowdle in the backfield. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Young's got time. He throws it. And it's good. And the Panthers take a 20-3 lead over the Cardinals. Just an unbelievable start to the second half. That's not what we needed. We had momentum, 12-3. Now it's 20-3 after the kickoff fumble for a touchdown for the freaking Panthers. And now our running game's not even going anywhere. That's a loss on a play for a loss of 1. And our entire team is just crumbling at this point. It's now 2nd and 11 for the Cardinals at the 25-yard line. We're down by 17. And Murray's going to be in shotgun. Benson in the backfield. Murray takes the snap. He's going to scramble right. He's going to scramble. He's going to go down just shy of the first down. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. So now here we go on a 3rd and 3 at the 33. Murray takes a snap in empty backfield, and he's got to try to scramble, and he gets just enough for a first down. He's got to go out of bounds after a gain of about 7. So we 1st and 10 now at the 42, and the Cardinals have to start doing something and doing something fast because this game's getting out of hand. Murray under center, takes a snap, throws it, and it's almost picked off again. And just another dangerous throw by Murray. And now it's going to be a 2nd and 10 at the 42. Takes a snap, throw across the middle. This time it's another good play, but now we got another penalty. And let me guess, it's a hold on Paris Johnson, our left tackle, once again. No, this one's going to be pass interference on the defense. I did not see that, so that's going to be a first down for the Cardinals. We will take it. 1st and 10 at the 46. 2 halfback set. Murray takes the snap. Quick throw out. It's going to be caught. A gain of 7 on the play. And now suddenly the Cardinals are looking like they actually know how to move the ball. So here we go, 2nd and 3 at the 47. Murray in an empty backfield. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Keeps one in to block. Gets the throw off, and it's going to be intercepted. And another horrible short throw by freaking Kyler Murray. And luckily Benson with his speeds there to run him down, or that would have been a pick 6. And the Panthers once again have the ball with an interception by Beanie Bishop Jr. So now the Panthers already in field goal range. They're already up 20-3, and now they have the ball 1st and 10 at the 35. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Dowdle, and we're going to get through it. There's going to be a fumble, and we get the ball back. And the Cardinals force a fumble of their own to get the ball back, and Bilal Nichols gets in there for the recovery. And somehow we turn a disaster into possible momentum at home. So let's see if our offense can actually do their job finally and put some points on this board. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 42, 9:45 to go. We're down by 17. Fakes the handoff to Benson. Murray's going to throw it deep. He's got a receiver with lead, and he's going to get in. That's going to be Wilson for a huge play there. That's a gain of about 50 yards. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 12-yard line. And Murray finally showed us the field general we wanted to see. He managed that, got through his progressions. You saw his head moving around, and he was able to hit that. This one's going to be handed off to Benson, who's going to rumble his way forward and falls just short of the first down marker. It'll be 2nd and inches now at the 3, and the Cardinals could finally get a touchdown here and make this a game once again. Murray under center, 2-back set, sends Wilson in motion, takes a snap, looking, and it's going to be a touchdown to Wilson, and the Cardinals are going to pull within 10. All right, so the Panthers are going to take up after that Cardinals field goal. It's 1st and 10 at the 24. They're only ahead by 7 now. And they hand it off to Dowdle, who's going to run right up the middle. And he could take this one all the way in. And he won't. They finally run him down after he gets about a 60, 70-yard gain on the play. Jesus Christ, defense. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 at the 31. And whatever momentum we just built at home just got zapped right out of the stadium. And Young's going to fake the handoff to Dowdle this time. Spin around. That looked like it might have been some type of screen setup, but that's going to be for a loss of 2 on the play, and it's 2nd and 2, and this defense is going to have to try to find a way to figure it out again. We can't let the Panthers keep scoring points almost every time they touch the ball. And Dowdle's going to run this one up the middle. This time it's only going to be a gain of a couple, but that's 131 yards on the ground for him. It's going to be a 3rd and 4. They're in field goal range. And let's see if we can get another stop here and force a field goal and at least keep this a 10-point game. Young's going to send a man in motion. Top of the screen to the bottom. Young takes a snap, a quick toss out, and that's going to be a 1st down and more, and they're not going to catch him, and that's going to be a Panthers touchdown. So after another Panthers touchdown, it's now 27-13. Cardinals have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 22. 2-on-1 to go in the 3rd. They're going to come out in single back formation. They're going to hand it off to Carter, who was met immediately and just bullied by Jackson. And it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play due to forward momentum. It's now 2nd and 11 at the 21, where he's going to be in shotgun. He's got Carter to his right. He takes a snap. He's got time. He's going to move around. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be knocked away incomplete. And it's going to now be a 3rd and 11. And Murray is not making good decisions this game. And all the turnovers have been due to Murray's incompetence. And he's going to throw on the run, and this one's going to be caught by Wilson. And it's going to be another 1st down. And Murray is making some good throws like that. But, man, he puts you on a roller coaster, doesn't he? It's now 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 47-yard line. Murray takes a snap, hands it off to Carter, who once again is met immediately. No gain on the play. And for some reason, we haven't put Benson back in. I guess he's still recovering. We keep trying to run the ball with Carter, who is not doing anything on the ground. And we're going to take the snap now. Quick pass out. That's going to be caught. And that one's going to be caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. for a gain of, 9 on the play. So it'll be a 3rd and 1 now at the 44. Murray takes a snap. Quick throw. That one's going to be Marvin Harrison Jr., who makes a man miss, and he's going to go down, and then he fumbles the ball. And the Panthers recover. Hopefully they challenge this one. I think he may have been down by contact, but come on. Now even the face of our franchise and Marvin Harrison Jr. is fumbling on a hit. Let's watch this again. He's down. No, that's going to be calls by the ground. I'm sure there's going to be a challenge on that. If not, I'm going to be pretty livid on this one. And they are going to do a booth review, thank goodness. So that should give the Cardinals back the ball in good field position. Let's see what happens. And it did. The fumble was caused by the ground, so Cardinals retain possession. 1st and 10 at the 34. And at the end of 3, it is Panthers 27, Cardinals 13. And this is not the home opener we were expecting. All right, so 7:50 to go. We force the Panthers punt. We're down by 11. 1st and 10 at the 46. Empty backfield for Murray. He takes a snap. Wide open receiver, and he's going to get it to McBride, who's going to rumble his way down to the 22-yard line. And we're knocking on the door of the red zone with 7:40 to go on the 4th, down by 11. Now, this has been a sack fest so far this game, though. That was a great play call, but this sack fest, we've got 15 sacks, and I just thought about something. I don't think it's our sliders. I did not reload the sliders in this game like I normally do. I've noticed that last couple of games, and that might be why our sacks are so high. So I will exit out after this game, reload them in, and see how it looks in the next game against the 49ers. But anyways, that's a gain of 6 yards. I believe that was to, I didn't see that. It was either Harrison Jr. or Wilson. But Murray, empty backfield now, takes a snap. He's looking. He's got time. time. He throws it as he's hit, and he's going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Smart play there finally by Murray to finally get rid of the ball when he needs to. It's 3rd and 4 now at the 16. Murray's going to be in shotgun. He's got Carter to his right. He takes a snap, quick throw, and he's going to overthrow it. He had his receiver. He had it, and it's going to force a 4th down attempt. And we're going to go for another field goal to make this an 8-point game. So it's now this will be a 33-ish, 34-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and there's going to be a flag on a play. It looks like our kicker got hit. Could this be the break we need? It's going to be roughing the kicker. We saw that happen. He tried to get in for the block, and it looked like he was kind of blocked into him, but we will take it. And it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. And the Cardinals have their hopes revived here. We're going to hand it off to Carter, who's going to run up the middle, and he's finally going to get some yardages and force his way down to the 2-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and goal for the Cardinals at the 2 with a chance to make this a 3 or 4-point game here. Murray takes a snap, hands it out, fakes the handoff. He got me, and that's going to be a touchdown. And the Cardinals are going to pull within a couple with that touchdown to their backup tight end, Higgins. What a job for the Cardinals on this series. And the Cardinals are going to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game. So let's see if they're able to get this. Murray under center. They've got Carter in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off to Carter, who's going to be Madden, does not make it in. He'll be just short. And the Panthers stop it, and we are still down by 5. If you told me in the first quarter we'd be coming into this with 5 minutes and 9 seconds left, a 1st and 10 at the 47, only down by 5, I would have told you were full of crap, but yet here we are. And instead of throwing it away, Murray once again takes a 6-yard sack, and it's now 2nd and 16. Come on, Murray. Throw the ball away, dude. It's now 2nd and 16 at the 41. The Cardinals have a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. He's going to throw it. It's going to be called, and it's going to be for a 1st down all the way down to the 28-yard line. What a play by that offense finally. And Murray once again goes from a horrible IQ play to a great thread the needle pass, and that's going to be Greg Dortch, our wide receiver 4. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 now from the 28, and we're knocking on the door once again. Murray's under center. You've got Carter in the backfield, sends a man in motion. We're going to hand off to him for a jet sweep, and that goes nowhere. A 2-yard loss on a play. I hate seeing jet sweeps in this game. They never work hardly. It's now 2nd and 12 from the 30. Murray's got to be in shotgun with Carter right next to him again. Murray's going to take the snap. He's got time. Great block by the offense. Murray's going to see lane. He's going to scramble. It's going to be a 1st down and more, and he's going to go down at the 5. And they're going to call it at the 4 for momentum. And Murray's scramble is going to turn into a 1st and goal attempt here for these Cardinals with the game on the line here in the 4th quarter. 3:24 to go. We're down by 5. Murray's going to take the snap. He's got an opening. He's got a scramble, and it's going to be a touchdown. And with the dive, the Cardinals take the lead here in the waning minutes of the 4th quarter here at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. And, of course, the Cardinals are going to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game. They have a 1-point lead right now. Murray under center, Carter in the backfield. Murray takes a snap, and he's going to try to scramble around himself, and he does not make it. And the Panthers stop the 2nd 2-point conversion in a row. And now we'll have to kick it off with 3:17 to go and a 1-point lead. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 17. Great field position. We're in field goal range already, but a touchdown would really put this out of the way. We're going to hand it off to Carter, who's going to get tackled. The Panthers called their last timeout. So all we need to do is get a 1st down, and we will win this game. It's 28-27 Cardinals. We're going to come out in a power I formation this time. You've got Connor in the backfield there with Tip Ryman. We're going to fake the handoff. Murray's looking to pass. He throws it. That's going to be the tip, and it's going to be a gain of about 7 on a play, but he went out of bounds. So now it's 3rd and 4 at the 11, and the clock stopped at 2:03. Why we're not running the ball, I don't know, but Murray's going to take the snap. He's looking. He's got time. He throws it. It's going to be intercepted. That's not what we wanted, but he went out of the end zone and back in. What are they going to do on that? And the 2-minute warning, it's 28-27. They're going to call it down at the 1. So Murray once again throws another costly interception, and the Panthers have a shot now. And in their end zone, Bryce Young scrambling. There's a hold on a play and a sack for a safety. And the Cardinals defense once again steps up when it matters. And they're going to put this game away because we're going to decline that call. That gives us a 3-point lead. And we're going to get the ball back with 1:53 to go. And the Panthers have no timeouts. Unbelievable ending to this game. The offense was once again saved by the defense. when they needed it the most, and the defense once again is a strong pillar of this team for 2 games in a row. And we will now knee out this ball to run out the clock, and the Cardinals will end up winning 30-27. And there's a knee down. The clock's going. It'll be one more knee down, and that will be all she wrote. So here we go. We've got 6 seconds separating the game clock from the play clock. That's a knee, and that is the game. And the Cardinals pull a miraculous comeback. The defense stands strong when it matters and save this game for us. And it's Cardinals 30, Panthers 27. All right, we're going to get an upgrade to our kicker, Chad Ryland, on that game. We're going to upgrade his accuracy. That's going to boost him to a 77 overall. And that's going to be a +1 to awareness, +1 to kick accuracy. And with that, Week 2 is complete, and the Cardinals' home opener brought another chapter in the story of this young team. A roster that's built on speed and potential took the field in front of its own fans for the first time. And tonight, we saw both a lot of doubt, but we also saw a lot of growth from some people. Kyle Murray continued his prove-it campaign with moments of rhythm and command, showing flashes of the field general this offense needs him to be, but he also showed a lot of moments of very low IQ play, very rookie status type mistakes, and just not where we need to be. And that's 2 games in a row now where I feel like he's gone downhill rather than uphill. But I will say, when the game was on the line and it mattered the most, he came through. But we shouldn't have been in that situation this game if it wasn't for his boneheaded mistakes. But Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, and the rest of this youth movement seems to be starting to find their footing, making plays that hint at the future of Arizona being bright and exactly what we're trying to build. But the Panthers, they did make it easy. Every drive was a test, and every mistake that we made mattered. And the Cardinals were forced to respond with resilience, with poise, and with the kind of fight that defines a rebuilding team. 2 weeks in, Arizona's still learning who they are, but the foundation is forming, and we are 2-0. But the road ahead leads to San Francisco, the benchmark of the NFC West, and the toughest challenge we've had yet. Tonight, the Cardinals took another step. A young team growing, a quarterback fighting for his future, and a franchise determined to build something real. Now, we have to go to Week 3. All right, so after the weekly strategy and everything, we do have some upgrades. First upgrade is going to be for Will Johnson, our CB1. We're going to upgrade his man-to-man. That's going to push him to an 80 overall, although it's really a 79 with a +1 due to morale. It's +2 man coverage, +2 on press. Our second upgrade is going to be to Catrell Clark, one of our defensive backs, cornerbacks. We're going to upgrade his man-to-man as well. That pushes him up to a 75 overall. And that's going to give him +2 to man coverage and +2 to press, and then +1 to jumping. Good set of upgrades for him. And our last upgrade will be to strong safety, Kitty and Crawford. And we're going to upgrade his hybrid, which pushes him up to a 68 overall. Huge jump there, 2 points. We're going to get +3 to zone coverage, +2 to tackle, and then +1 to play rec and man coverage. What an upgrade for him on that one. And now with that, Week 2 is complete. We're in Week 3, and the Cardinals home opener brought another chapter. And with that, 2 weeks into the season, the Cardinals have taken their first steps, moments of growth and lots of moments of struggle, and the early signs of what this youth movement can become. But tonight, the challenge rises. San Francisco, a team built on precision, discipline, and physicality, a franchise that has set the standard in the NFC West for years. And for a young Arizona roster defining its identity, this is the measuring stick. Kyler Murray enters Week 3 with the weight of expectation, a quarterback in a prove-it season facing one of the league's toughest defenses, and another undefeated 2-0 team. Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, and the rest of Arizona's young core step into a stadium where mistakes are punished and resilience is mandatory. This is the kind of game that reveals who you are, the kind of game that tests your foundation, the kind of game that can define a season. Arizona, San Francisco, youth versus experience, a rising team versus an established power. Week 3 begins now. So we're going to start off here, 1st and 10 for the 49ers. They get the ball first. Birdie's going to be under center, takes the snap, quick throw out, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be, looks like that's Kittle with his first catch of the game, and that's going to be a gain of about 8 on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 2 now at the 35. Birdie's going to come out in an offset I formation. Of course, you got You know who, Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. That's animated motion. Going to hand it off to McCaffrey, who's going to get across the line for a first down, and is going to be stopped after a gain of 5. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the 39-yard line. Going to come out in I formation this time. Purdy under center, takes a snap, hands it off to McCaffrey, who's going to get tackled after a gain of 5 once again. That's 2 back-to-back 5-yard runs by McCaffrey, so it'll be 2nd and 5 now at the 44-yard line. Now, this is going to be a huge test for this Cardinals defense. Let's see if they're able to hold up against this caliber of an offense. Purdy throws it across the middle. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be 22 yards through the air on that one, and it'll now be 1st and 10 after that grab by Jennings. It's 1st and 10 now at the 43. You've got Brock in the backfield. McCaffrey to his left. Sends Kittle in motion. Purdy takes a snap, fakes the handoff, throws it back over to Kittle, who's going to get met shortly after catching it. Be a gain of 3 on the play to bring up a 2nd and 7 now at the 40-yard line. Empty backfield now for Purdy. You got 2 right, 2 left. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's got time. That's going to go for a completion. That's going to be a gain of about 16 yards on the play. And it's now going to be a 1st and 10 at the 27. And the 49ers are having no problem moving right down the field on this first series of the game. Purdy takes the snap. He's looking. He's got another completion over the middle, and this one's going to be complete for a gain of 5. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 now at the 22-yard line. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. McCaffrey to his right. He sends McCaffrey up to the line of motion, takes a snap. He's looking, throws it across the middle, and that's going to be another completed pass. A gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3 now at the 20. And can the Cardinals defense hold here and force a field goal attempt on this first drive? Purdy takes a snap. He's got time. Clean pocket. It's crumbling. There's going to be a hold on the play, so that's going to be coming back even though Purdy had a first down on it. That looked like that was on the right tackle. Let's see what they call it on. And it's going to be on the left tackle, Trent Williams. So that's going to bring up a now 3rd and 13 at the 30. So they're still in field goal range, but we have an opportune time to stop this offense on this first series here. The Cardinals only send 4. 2 pancakes there by the 49ers. A wide open George Kittle is going to get a first down and more. That's going to be a huge gain on the play. We do have an injury on the play. It looks like that's McCavitz. So that's going to bring up a 1st and goal now at the 8-yard line. And the 49ers are going to be down one of their linemen. So now Purdy's going to be under center. McCaffrey in the backfield. Handoff to McCaffrey. He's going to try to run off the tackle position. It's going to be a tackle for no gain on the play. And it'll now be a 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. Going to come up in a trip bunch formation on left-hand side. Purdy under center. McCaffrey in the backfield. Handoff to McCaffrey, who runs right up the middle and forces the way in for a 49ers touchdown. All right, so Brock Purdy and his 49ers offense going to come back out after forcing the Cardinals to punt. 1st and 10 at the 33, up 7-0 with 6:53 to go in the first. Purdy takes a snap, hands it off to McCaffrey, who's going to be brought down by Mack on the run there for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now at the 34. Purdy's going to be in shotgun this time. He's got McCaffrey to his left. He's going to send Kittle in motion from bottom of your screen to the top. Takes the snap. Quick throw. And Kittle is wide open after the motion. That's going to be a huge gain. That's going to be a gain of about 24 or so on the play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 37. And they're already right back in field goal range. And this is not looking good. It does not look like the Cardinals, offensively or defensively so far, are ready for this game. It's going to be a jet sweep. That's going to be stopped immediately by Xavier Collins. And it's going to be 2nd and 11 now at the 38-yard line. Maybe I spoke too early. Maybe this defense can hold on. But so far, they've just been throttled by this offense. Purdy, plenty of time, throws it. Quick completion. He'll be tackled after a gain of about 4 on the play. It'll now be a 3rd and 3 at the 30. Purdy in shotgun. He's got McCaffrey once again to his right. Shifts McCaffrey out in motion just a tad. Looks to throw. It's going to go to McCaffrey, who's going to be tackled, but not after he gains about 6 on the play. It'll now be a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. And this 49ers offense just keeps rolling down the field on this Cardinals defense. So 1st and 10, 2 halfback set this time. Purdy plenty of time. He throws it across the middle. It's going to be complete. And I believe that's Jennings once again on the catch. Or no, sorry, that's Ricky Pearsall. And it's now going to be a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. And the Cardinals defense is just looking suspect this game as they're getting threatened by this 49ers offense with a 2-touchdown lead. It's a handoff to McCaffrey, gain of 6, and it's now 2nd and goal at the 2. Can the Cardinals defense find a way to get a stop here? Going to come up goal line formations, both sides. They're going to try to force it up, and it's going to be another 49ers touchdown. So the Cardinals will take over here at the top of the second quarter, 1st and 10 at the 14 after forcing a 49ers punt finally after they scored on their first 2 drives. Murray takes a snap, hands it off to Benson, who's met in the backfield for a loss of 2 on a play. 2nd and 12 now at the 12. Cardinals got a field goal on their last possession. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going here. Murray takes a snap, gets a quick throw off, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be Benson on the catch, a gain of about 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 now at the 16-yard line. Murray's going to be in shotgun. You've got 3 to the left. McBride by himself on the right. Murray takes the snap. Benson's going to roll out. Murray gets the pass off. It's going to be Colton. That's going to be a Cardinals first down. Great catch. I didn't get to see who made that catch, but that was one heck of a grab on the sideline. 1st and 10 now at the 25. Murray under center. Benson in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Benson, who's going to run up the middle. He's got an opening in his zone, and that's going to be, and he throws 2 tacklers off, and he's going to be dragged down from behind, but not after he's able to gain 15. What a run by Trey Benson, and that's why he's halfback 1. And it's now 1st and 10 at the 43. Murray's going to be in shotgun this time with Benson next to him. He's got 2 right, 1 left. Takes the snap. Murray's looking to pass. Clean pocket. Great blocking. He gets the pass off, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be Trey McBride shaking defenders off, and he's going to go all the way. And it's not McBride. My bad. That is none other than Jermaine Burton, our free agency signing wide receiver. And the Cardinals pull within 3. So after the Cardinals touchdown by Jermaine Burton, it's now 14-10 49ers. Purdy under center, I formation. They're up by 4. Purdy's going to hand it off to McCaffrey, who's going to try to run up the middle, and he's going to get tackled after a gain of 2. And what looked like was a blowout at the making is now a close game, 14-10. 9:45 to go here in this first half. 2nd 8 at the 40. Purdy in shotgun, sends McCaffrey in motion to the top of your screen. Purdy takes the snap, looking to pass, clean pocket, gets the pass off, and he's got an open receiver up the middle. And that's going to be Ricky Pearsall once again on a 1st down grab. It's 1st and 10 now at the 44-yard line. And once again, the 49ers offense is moving close into field goal range. They're about a 1st down away from being easily in field goal range. Purdy, pocket's starting to close. There's got to be a home flag, and there's a fumble, and it's going to go right into an offensive lineman's hands. But that's going to still be a holding call. Thank goodness. What a play. What a bounce in luck for that fumble to go right into the hands of an offensive lineman. So it's now 1st and 20 at the 46. Purdy in shotgun. McCaffrey to his right. He's calling out some alerts at the line, takes the snap. Purdy's looking, gets the throw off. That's going to go to McCaffrey, who's going to get tackled by a gain of about 4. And it's now 2nd and 16 at midfield. Purdy once again is in shotgun with McCaffrey to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's not going to check down. He's going to throw it across the middle, and that will be caught. It'll be reined in. That's going to be a gain of about, 11. It's now a 3rd and 5 for this 49ers offense at the 38. They are in field goal range now, so we need a sack here to hopefully knock them out. They're going to send a man in motion. And now it's going to be snap. Purdy's got it. Clean pocket. Throws it. It's at the 1st down line and more, and that's going to be a 1st down and more down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the 49ers at the 26. Purdy's going to be under center this time. McCaffrey in the backfield, 2 right, 2 left, looking to pass, quick throw out, and that's going to be caught by Pearsall once again for a gain of 7. It's now 2nd and 3 at the 18, and they are in the red zone, knocking on the door this time. I formation, Purdy under center. He's going to send a man in motion, bottom of your screen to the top. Going to take the snap, hand it off to McCaffrey, who runs right to where the motion was, and that's going to be, and he's going to push off 2 defenders, and that's going to be a 49ers touchdown. So after the 49ers scored their 3rd touchdown in 4 drives, it's 21-10 now, 49ers. Cardinals had the ball, 1st and 10 at the 28. Murray hands it off to Benson, who's met at the line, but he is going to fall forward for a gain of 1 on a play, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now at the 29-yard line. And we were able to score on our last possession. And now Murray's going to have to take the snap. He's looking. He's got time. Clean pocket. Plenty of time. And he's trying to look, but he ends up having to just move forward for a gain of 2 on the play. But it's nice to see him not just take off and scramble there. It's nice to see that field gen attribute starting to kick in and him looking for that play downfield. And it'll now be 3rd and 7 at the 31. Murray takes a snap. Another clean pocket. He's got time. The pocket collapsed. He's got to let it loose, though. It's going to go deep. And he's got a receiver. There's a flag on a play, but it's going to be caught. And it's caught for a 1st down. But what's on the play? Pass interference on the defense. So with pass interference, it was still caught. They're going to decline it because we're going to get further, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. What a play. Murray takes the snap, quick throw out. It's going to be called. There's going to be another first down, and that's going to be Greg Dortch down to the 2, and it's 1st and goal for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals are not out of this game yet. 1st and goal at the 2, Murray in shotgun, Benson to his left. He sends a man in motion, fakes a jet sweep, hands it to Benson, who's going to get met behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the 49ers defense and Joey Bosa read that perfectly. So it's now 2nd and goal at the 4. Murray's going to be under center this time with Benson in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off to Benson, who's going to make a move, and he's going to get down to the 3. They're going to call down where the knee went down, even though the ball was a little bit further ahead. But here we go now. 3rd and goal at the 3. Carter's in the backfield this time with Murray under center, 2 to the right. Takes a snap, hands it off to Carter, who's wide open, and it's going to be another Cardinals touchdown. And they're going to pull 21-17. And a good return by the Cardinals, and we're going to take our 14 seconds to go. 2 timeouts, 1st and 10 at the 49, so close to field goal range. Let's see if we can get some points before halftime. Murray's going to take the snap. He's going to scramble forward, and he's going to go down, and it's going to be a first down. The Cardinals use their first timeout, and it's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Here we go now, 8 seconds to go. Cardinals with 1 timeout, 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray's probably going to attempt to go deep on this. Murray in shotgun takes a snap. He's got time. He's looking. No, quick throw in the middle to Wilson, and it's going to be caught for another first down. The Cardinals call a timeout, and they're going to be able to kick a field goal to go into halftime. So here we go. This is going to be a 44-yard attempt, just shy of being right in the middle of the hash marks. The kick is up, and Ryland's kick is good. And that brings the Cardinals within 1. And at halftime, it's the 49ers 21 and the Cardinals 20. So Brock Purdy and his 49ers offense with a 4-point lead have the ball. 5:36 to go here in this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 at the 26. I formation, fakes a handoff to McCaffrey. He's looking, he's got time. He gets the throw off, and it's going to be intercepted by the Cardinals. And the Cardinals are getting an interception in every game so far this season, with that one by Sean Murphy Bunting. And that could be the momentum turner that they need, as they're already going to be in field goal range, primed to take a lead with a touchdown. So here we go now, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 25. Best field position of the game for either team. Murray under center, hands it off to Benson, who's going to run right up the middle with a huge hole. Makes 2 defenders miss, and they're finally going to bring him down at the 6-yard line. What a run by Benson once again. And it's 1st and goal now at the 6. And the Cardinals are knocking on the door of taking a 3-point lead here with a touchdown. So Murray in shotgun takes the snap. Benson in there picks up a block, great block. Gets a throw up, but there will be a hold on the play. I'm guessing that's going to be on Paris Johnson. Looked like he was doing a hold on that play. And no, that's going to be on center, Hajelte Froyhut. And it's now going to be 1st and goal at the 16. So Murray now in shotgun. Benson to his left, takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Benson. He's going to be met in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play, and it's now 2nd and goal at the 17. So Murray's going to be in shotgun once again. Got Benson. You got 2 left, 2 right. On the right, you do have McBride, but who's going to go out? And Murray's going to get sacked. He had McBride wide open, but instead he takes a sack, and that's going to be a 3rd and goal now at the 24-yard line. How does this happen every time with Murray and his low awareness when it matters the most? And Murray takes the snap. He's looking. He's got time. He throws it. He throws a bullet to Wilson, and it's going to be called down to the 4, but there's going to be another holding call on the play. And this one, I have no idea who it's on. This one's going to be on our right guard starter, Isaiah Adams. And it's going to be declined, and the Cardinals will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 21-yard attempt from the right hash. Should be an easy chip shot for Ryland. The snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Cardinals once again pull within 1. 24-23 49ers. So once again, for the 3rd game in a row, it's going to come down to the defense. 49ers force another Cardinals punt. So here it is, 1st and 10 at the 31. The 49ers have a 4-point lead. They hand off to Robinson, who's going to work his way forward for a gain of 9.5, give or take. It's got to be 2nd and inches now at the 41-yard line. The game's been pretty even as far as total yardage is concerned. Purdy takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to run himself. It's going to be a first down and more. He's going to get a gain of about 6 or 7 on that play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 48-yard line for the 49ers. Fresh set of downs. Purdy in shotgun. Empty backfield this time. Everybody at the line. Takes a snap. Gets the pass off, and it's going to be caught, and he's going to get leveled on that hit. Great hit there by Murphy Bunting. It's now 2nd and 2 after that gain of 8 on the passing play. They're at the 44, offset I formation, and there's got to be a flag. Is this going to be a false start? It is a false start on the offense. It's going to back them up a few yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 now at the 49-yard line. It's going to knock them out of long field goal range. Purdy takes a snap. He gets a throw off. It's caught, and he makes the defender miss, but he's going to go down, and it's going to be a gain of maybe 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 50 now. See, Purdy in shotgun, trips to the bottom of your screen, gets the pass off. It's going to be called in. It's going to be a 1st down and more, streaking down the sideline, and that's going to be another 49ers touchdown, and that's going to be a 2-score lead here in the 4th quarter. All right, so after that touchdown by Brandon Ayuk, it's 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 26, 7:21 to go. They are down by 11, so we need points. It's going to be a handoff to Benson, who's going to try to run up the middle, gets a gain of 2 on the play. It's now 2nd and 8 at the 28. Murray's going to be once again in shotgun. It looks like Carter's in there now on his left-hand side. He takes a snap. He's got time. He gets the throw off, and he overthrows him. He had McBride, and that would have been an easy completion, but he overthrows him. Come on, Murray. We need that pass, man. And it's now 3rd and 8 at the 28. Murray in shotgun. Takes a snap. Clean pocket. He's got time. Gets a throw off. This one's a bullet, and it's going to fall incomplete. And it's going to be another Cardinals punt. And no, the Cardinals are going to go for it. Horrible place to have to go for it, though. 4th and 8 at the 28. Murray in empty backfield, trips to the top of your screen. Murray takes the snap. They send a blitz. Murray gets the pass off, and he throws it short. He had a receiver for a touchdown. What a horrible mistake by Murray again. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And the 49ers get the ball back with an 11-point lead in the winning minutes here of this 4th quarter. Unbelievable. What a horrible throw by Murray. And now here we are, 1st and 10 for the 49ers at the 28, 6:46 to go, already in field goal range to make this a 14-point game. Offset I formation, Purdy under center, takes a snap, hands it off to Robinson, who's met by Josh Sweat in the backfield. It'd be a tackle for no gain, 2nd and 10 now at the 28. Purdy's going to be in shotgun this time, Robinson in the backfield to his left. Takes a snap, hands it off to Robinson, who's met again in the backfield. Or not in the backfield, it's at the line of scrimmage, I guess, because they rule it as no gain, and it's now 3rd and 10. So this defense is trying to once again give the offense a chance to get back in this game, but we'll see what the offense can do. Going to send a man in motion. Purdy takes the snap. They only send 4. Sweat gets to him on the throw, and it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be a 49ers punt. Or sorry, it's a 49ers field goal. This is going to be a 45-yard attempt right down the middle. The kick is up, and it is good. And it is now a 14-point 49ers lead, 37-23. So here we go, 5:46 to go in the game. The defense did what they could to hold them to a field goal due to that turnover on downs. Murray takes a snap, hands it off to Carter, who's going to run out the middle. He's got room in his zone, but that's going to come back due to a holding call, I'm sure. And that run was all for naught. Now we're looking at a 1st and 20 from the 19-yard line. Well, they're going to call it a 1st and 19. Okay, so 1st and 19 at the 19. Murray's going to be under center, Carter in the backfield. It looked like they're in a running play, but Murray's going to pass. Quick pass out, and it's going to be Trey McBride, and he's going to get forward, and that's going to be a gain of 14 on the play. 2nd and 5 now at the 33-yard line. Murray in shotgun. He's got Carter to his left. Takes a snap. Looking. He's got time. But that pocket crumbled, and Bosa's got to get to him. And that's going to be a sack for a huge loss. And it's now 3rd and 15. And that is not what we wanted to see happen. But what can Murray do on this 3rd and 15? He's got time. Clean pocket. Bosa got around. He gets the ball out, though. And it's going to be 4th and 11. And the Cardinals are going to have to go for it again here. And it's all going to come down to this. And with this field position, if they turn this one over on downs, they're going to have no shot of coming back in this game. 4th and 11. Murray's got time. He's looking. He gets the throw off. He's going to throw, and he's got her to Wilson, and it's going to fall incomplete. And their Cardinals are going to turn it over on downs. And that most likely is going to erase any chance they had at trying to pull a comeback in this game. It's now 1st and 10 for the 49ers in field goal range, making it a 3-score game. Hands it off to Robinson, runs up the middle, gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 now at the 22, 4:17 to go. Purdy in shotgun, Robinson behind him, hands it off to Robinson, who's met in the backfield for a loss. It's got to be a 3rd and 5 now at the 22. Wilson came up to make that TFL. Now Purdy's going to be an empty set here. No one in the backfield but him. Takes a snap, he gets the pass off, and it's going to be complete for a Cardinals first down, or sorry, a 49ers first down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 12. And this is not looking good for even the slimmest of hopes that the Cardinals might have still had. Purdy takes the snap. He's looking. He gets the ball out. It's going to go to the fullback, and it's going to be a gain of nothing on the play. 2nd and 10 now at the 12. Down to 2:49 to go here in this game. The Cardinals are down by 14, and the 49ers are threatening to put more on the board. They're going to send a blitz. They get a quick one out. It's a screen play, and they're going to come up to make a play, but not after they get a couple of yards on a play. It's now 3rd and 7, and even a field goal here would destroy any hopes of a comeback. They're going to send a man in motion. 3rd and 7. Purdy takes the snap. Clean pocket, and he's going to run right into a defender, and it's going to be tackled, and it's going to force a 49ers field goal. So the 49ers with a 29-yard field goal attempt right up the middle of the hashes. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's now 40-23, and the Cardinals' hopes for a comeback have now been smashed. So let's see if we can see something, though. I mean, it'd still be nice to get some points on this. So it's 1st and 10 at the 26 for the Cardinals. Offset I formation. Murray under center. Fakes the handoff. Looking to pass. He's going to pass deep. Really deep pass. He's got a receiver, and he overthrows him. He had a receiver again, and he cannot connect on his deep passes. And it's now 2nd and 10 at the 26. Murray once again in shotgun. Carter to his left. Takes the snap. Quick pass. This one's going to be caught. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the play to bring up a 3rd and 4. And they're going to go up tempo. They're going to try to do something, but we're going to have to rely on an onside kick here most likely. Murray takes the snap. He's got a pocket. He gets the throw off. It's going to be caught by McBride, who's going to get across the 50 to the 45 and knocked down at the 44. And at the 2-minute warning, it's the 49ers 40, the Cardinals 23. So now here we go. 1st and 10 at the 44 on the other side of the 2-minute warning now. And that's going to be either encroachment or a false start. It's going to be encroachment by the defense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And it'll now be 1st and 5 at the 39-yard line, if I'm reading that correctly. And it is. So let's see what we can do here. Murray's going to come out empty backfield this time in shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick pass out to Wilson. And there's going to be a flag on the play. And let me guess, it's going to be another hold on Paris Johnson. Holding, and it's going to be on, no, left guard, Evan Brown. So now there's been a hold by every single person on the offensive line this game. I believe. I don't know if I've seen a right tackle on there yet, but Murray takes a snap on 1st and 15. Screen play to Carter. Carter's got the blockers, and he's going to be able to get down to about the 40. It's going to be a gain of, what is that, about 14 on the play, I want to say. And it's now 2nd and 6 at the 40. Murray in shotgun takes a snap, hands it off to Carter, who's going to run up the middle and force his way forward for a 1st down and more. And that's going to be a gain down to the 32-yard line. Up tempo once again. Murray in shotgun. Carter once again to his left. Fakes the handoff. Murray looking to pass, and Murray's going to scramble right into a defender. What low awareness again for Murray. Come on, dude. And that's going to be a loss on a play of 4. It's now 2nd and 14 at the 36. Murray takes a snap. He's looking. He's got time. Gets the pass. Short throw. That one's to Dortch. It's going to be a gain of, 2 on the play, I think? So it's now 3rd and 12 at the 34. Minute 15 to go. Murray takes a snap. Got time. Bosa's going to get through. He gets the pass off, and it's going to be almost intercepted. And the offense had to turn into the defense on that pass because Lenore almost came down with it. And the Cardinals are going to have to go for it. 4th and 12 on the 34-yard line. Murray in shotgun. He takes a snap. He's looking at Abaconda's over there. He's going to throw it short. And that's going to be a 1st down to the 17-yard line. So we stay alive, but the clock's a-ticking. Minute 3 down to go here in this 4th quarter. Murray empty backfield. Takes a snap. He's looking. Pass. He's got a completion. That's going to be another 1st down. And that's going to be a 1st and goal now at the 6. And we're not calling a timeout. We only got 1 left, but even if we score this, it's going to be hard to pull it back. We're going to just spike the ball to stop the clock. So 2nd and goal now at the 6. Murray in shotgun. He's got Carter back into his left. Murray takes a snap. He's looking. He hits his crosser, and it's going to be knocked away incomplete. And he had it in the back of the end zone, and Burton dropped it. I believe that was Jermaine Burton on the play. And it's going to be a 3rd and goal now at the 6. Offset I formation. Murray takes a snap. Looking to pass. He's going to scramble around with defenders coming in. He's going to try to scramble in, and he gets blasted at the 6-yard line. And it's 4th and goal now at the 6. And because all his scrambles, the sacks are high. That's the 7th sack of the game. But it's because he's scrambling more than he should. And he has very low awareness. And that one's going to be to Dortch for a Cardinals touchdown. And the Cardinals are going to be forced to do an onside kick after this. All right, so the Cardinals, down by 10, have to do an onside kick here to try to have any chance of a comeback. They need 2 scores here. It's going to go, and it's going to be recovered by the Cardinals. And the Cardinals pull it off somehow. But now they need a quick score and another onside kick and a field goal just to send it to overtime. Murray takes a snap. He's looking deep. And he's going to scramble away, and it's going to be a gain of 3. And the Cardinals have to waste their last time out. Just get it out of bounds, Murray. Throw it, dude. Stop moving with your feet. And Murray takes a snap, clean pocket. He's looking once again. He throws it deep. This one's going to go completely out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and 7 now at the 47. 20 seconds to go. They're down by 10. Murray takes the low snap. He's able to reel it in, and he's going to get taken down for a sack. And what another horrible showing of awareness for Murray in this game. And this is going to be the last play of the game. The hope for a comeback is gone. So this would be likely the last play of the game. Murray's looking, and he's going to get sacked again. And the game will end just like that as the 49ers take over and will go into victory formation to run off this last 1 second. Unbelievable awareness by Murray. And after all 4 quarters have been played, the Cardinals dropped their first game of the season 40-30 to the 49ers here at Levi Stadium. So we're going to have some upgrades. So Paris Johnson Jr. is going to upgrade here. We're going to upgrade his agile. It's got to move him up to an 86 overall. His attribute upgrade is going to be +2 to run block finesse and +1 to pass block, run block, and awareness. Second upgrade is going to be to Michael Wilson, who's been having a heck of a season. We're going to upgrade his playmaker. That's going to boost him up to an 84 overall. What a jump there. +5 to ball carrier vision, +4 to release, +2 to specialty catch, and then +1 to catching traffic, catching, deep route, spin move, and trucking. A heck of an upgrade set there for Michael Wilson. And the last one would be for our defensive Mike, Akeem Davis-Gaither. We're going to upgrade his pass coverage. That'll boost him up to a 73 overall. And that's going to give him +1 to tackle and +1 to zone coverage. And there you have it. 3 weeks, 3 battles, 3 chances to learn who this team really is. It began in the chaos of the Superdome, a young roster thrown into the fire, fighting through noise, pressure, and a veteran Saints defense that tested every weakness, but Arizona didn't flinch. They took their hits, found their footing, and showed the first sparks of what this youth movement could be with their win over the Saints in New Orleans. Week 2 brought the return home. A calmer environment, a clearer picture, and in front of their own fans, the Cardinals showed some tremendous growth, some sharper timing, cleaner execution, and flashes of chemistry between Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Trey McBride. The foundation began to form, leading with the leading running back of Trey Benson, who's been a key foundation of all 3 games. But then came San Francisco, the benchmark, the measuring stick, a team built to expose every flaw. And in a stadium against that defense, Arizona learned the truth. They're young and they're talented, but they're still climbing. But they didn't back down. They competed, and they fought. And they walked out knowing exactly what it will take to reach that next level. If you've been riding with this youth movement through these first 3 chapters, make sure you're subbed and hit that notification bell as the Cardinals are still writing their story. It's a quarterback fighting for his future, a roster built on youth and potential, a team learning, growing, and refusing to quit. The road ahead won't get easier. The challenges will only grow. But for the first time in a long time, Arizona has a direction. Arizona has identity. Arizona has hope. If you're invested in this rebuild, in Kyler's prove-it season, and the rise of this young core, stay with us. Subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Drop a comment with your takeaways from the first 3 games. And if you're feeling the momentum of this youth movement, hit that like button to push this series forward. This is a youth movement, and their journey is just beginning.